Now, another concept of blockchain that you need to understand is the concept of forking. What is a fork and why does a fork occur on a blockchain? In a blockchain, the data is stored in the blocks and then the blocks are added one after another, forming a chain. Every block is connected or referenced to its preceding block. This process of addition of data to the blocks and addition of blocks to the chain are governed by set rules or protocols which the entire group of participants in the blockchain network are subject to. However, sometimes these set of governing rules or protocols need to be changed. This may be for a protocol improvement or implementing some proposed changes in the blockchain system itself. Such changes are known as forks. Forks can be intentional and permanent, or it can be accidental or coincidental and temporary. Widely classified into two types, blockchain forks can be hard forks or soft forks. Hard forks represent major rule upgrades in the blockchain protocol. From the time of implementation, the blockchain branches out to two branches. One branch following the set of new rules implemented and the other continuing to use the old set of rules. Often, the new set of rules give rise to a similar but different cryptocurrency. However, if the entire network accepts the rule upgrade, then the blockchain continues as the upgraded version and the previous version just stops or ceases to be put to use and stop adding blocks in the old chain. Hard forks intend to introduce upgrades in the protocol which are not backward compatible. Typically, these occur when nodes add new rules in a way that conflicts with the rule of old nodes. New nodes can only communicate with others that operate the new version. As a result, the entire blockchain has to split, thereby creating two separate networks. One with the old rules and the another with the new set of rules. So there are now two networks running in parallel. They will both continue to propagate blocks and transactions, but they are no longer working on the same blockchain. All nodes had an identical blockchain until the point of the fork, but they would be having different blocks and transactions after this point forward. Soft forks are network upgrades which are lighter in nature. They do not entirely change the rules or protocols running the blockchain. As such, they are compatible with the previous versions of the blockchain protocol and are hence soft forks are backwards compatible. They do not result in creation of new coins or new versions of the same coin. Decentralized Applications or DApps. After having an understanding about smart contracts and forks, let's move to DApps, which is really gaining some attention. Now we already know what decentralized is. Let us learn what decentralized applications are. This concept is still in infancy and getting explored more. These are applications built and powered by the public blockchain. So these are essentially the same as the apps on your phone that you are familiar with, but these run on a blockchain with multiple nodes. But some common features of DApp will better explain what it is. It is decentralized, that is, all records are stored on a public distributed ledger or public blockchain to encourage trust and transparency. It is based on open source code of all to view and work with. So any changes to the application has to be approved by all nodes. DApps are incentivized, where rewards are given in the form of coins for any work done to secure the network. Also, DApps run on their own. So once it is there, it will always continue to execute. They cannot be shut down unless the whole blockchain is shut down. If you look back and analyze closely, you will notice that even Bitcoin fits this definition. Even Bitcoin is a DApp. Ethereum goes a step further by allowing participants to store smart contracts on the blockchain which are executed by the nodes of the network, making them DApps themselves. A decentralized application hosted on a blockchain automates tasks and services, therefore enabling peer-to-peer network interactions. The major advantage of the DApp using a smart contract is zero downtime. This is because once the smart contract is deployed on the blockchain, the network as a whole will always be able to serve clients looking to interact with the smart contract. Malicious actors cannot launch denial of service attacks targeted towards individual DApps. The commercialization of blockchain technology is still early. In the future, we can expect more and more blockchain-based services to be offered to small and large businesses as alternatives to current record-keeping and transaction processes. Well, there is no doubt that this emerging technology can drive innovation for new ways of doing business and prove to be very useful for companies, especially where transparency and security are important. With this note, we end our discussion on blockchain. Thanks for joining us for this quick overview of blockchain technology. We hope through this brief session, we were able to provide you a fair knowledge about this newly emerged technology and its applications. Now we leave you with a quick recap of some keywords.